Hey, so have you heard we plan and then the universe plans? Yeah, I'm sure you have, because that's exactly what happened to me. Right around this time last year, I went on social media. Somehow I built the courage to tell my friends, my family, my followers that I was just about to launch my book, my memoir, my story, my journey. And I had set a date for myself. It was July 15th of last year. And, somehow some things happened along the way that it changed the course of me being able to publish that book. I think part of it, and maybe even subconsciously, it was something that I intentionally was looking for. I was looking for an obstacle. I was looking for things to get in my own way. So I didn't have to share my story, talk about my story. And it's not because I'm embarrassed about my story. It's simply because it was such a incredibly powerful story that sometimes I don't even know if I can handle it myself, even talking about it, let alone my readers. But then I realized that I was doing a disservice, not just to myself, but I was doing a disservice as a whole, because my book is meant to be a book of inspiration, a book that is intentional to teach my readers, to teach the people who read the book that we can encounter any adversary, anything whatsoever that we consider as a loss, and be able to, in so many ways, persevere and lift yourself up, bounce back up, because that's what happened to me. In 2012, I was sentenced to 21 months in a federal prison, and it was for a crime that I did not commit. I did not commit. And I say this laughing because I know that so many times people, hear of others who've said they claim that they had, gone to prison for crimes that they didn't commit, but I really didn't commit this crime. And so having been able to go through this experience, gone to prison, served at a federal prison with other people who, like me or similar to me, were there serving time for crimes, I was able to discover who I was. I was able to recognize my weaknesses, my strength. And as a whole, while I was in prison, I used my time there not only to grow from my experience, but to really utilize my experience and develop myself as a whole, to discover who I was, to sort of reinvent myself and find really what my purpose was. And it is my intention to share this with you. So on July 15th, I am going to publish my book. And I say this with a nervous sort of, kind of like bittersweet enjoyment. And on May 4th, please write this down, May 4th, join me at Spark with Lily B. It's going to be in a phenomenal event where I have been asked to be a speaker amongst other amazing speakers, but I get to share my story in front of 300 women, 300 amazing women, and I'm hoping to inspire all of them as well as you. So thank you, and remember, July 15th, that is going to be the launch of my memoir, Path of Emergence, From Loss to Triumph.